Hello and welcome to this edition of Keeping It Honest. I'm your host, Dara Dukes. Now, I say sometime last week, Barabra Walters did her normally year-end 10 most fascinating people. Now, of course, Steve Jobs came out as number one, which Barbara kind of broke one of her own rules that and I'm quoting here, that our fascinating person has to be alive. But rules were meant to be broken, and Steve Jobs ended up being the most fascinating person of this year. Now, Barabra Walters acknowledged on the air that they were supposed to get an interview with Mr. Steve Jobs, but due to his untimely death, they couldn't. Now, that saves you from finding out who's the most fascinating person is. Other people who was on there, just in case if you didn't get a chance to see this 90-minute special, first time that's ever happened in Baltimore in this Barabra Walters special. The people who were on there, and I'm reading for here for my notes, Kim and her whole Kardashian family. Of course, everybody knows about Kim Kardashian, how she had that 72-day wedding with Chris Humphries, which was not good for her and ended up kind of like damaging the Kardashians' name, which was already wrecked ever since that sex tape video with RJ. Wait, was it RJ or I don't know. I know he's Brandy's brother, and they made the sex tape sometime while back, which that's how the Kardashian got famous for doing absolutely nothing. Wait, let me change that. The Kardashian women got famous for doing absolutely nothing. Now, the father Kardashian, what's his name? I don't remember his name, and just the only thing you know, he was one of O.J. Simpson's lawyers back in the 1990s when he got accused of killing his wife. That's the only thing you need to know. If y'all can think of the name, please post a comment on the bottom of our comment space thingy here on YouTube. Moving on. Another one of Barbara's fascinating person of 2011 was good old Herman Cain, the former GOP person. Let me just say like this. He was going to run for president of the United States for the Republican ticket, but because of sex allegations, and more sex allegations. Note the third sex allegation I mentioned was a 13-year affair, which is what I did not know about. That what made him drop out of the presidential race. And note, during the special, he used the "because I was black" excuse, which is highly overrated, and he tries to say the Barabra Walters, which he needs to stick to his preaching skills. And what I mean by preacher, he is a minister. So he'll stick with that for right now. Stick with the preaching, Herman Cain, for our sake. Next on, Katy Perry. Yes, Katy Perry, the one who wrote Firework, E.T., I Kissed a Girl, those wonderful 3 songs, was one of Barabra Walters' most fascinating people. And when she was young, an interesting fact, if you're not an in-depth Katy Perry fan, that her parents, when she was younger, did not let her listen to music. Knows her parents are, if I'm not mistaken, preachers, and they didn't want her to raise around a Christian environment until a friend of Katy Perry's was, again, this all happened when she was younger. A friend of Katy Perry's introduced her to Queen, and that's how she became, opened her eyes more to the world of music. Now, next one, Donald J. Trump. For those of you who don't know who Donald Trump is, let me remind you. He's the guy that started The Apprentice on NBC. He's the guy that started the whole birthers rumor about our President Barack Hussein Obama. and the guy who backed out of a December 27 GOP debate for, I guess, not hearing himself talk or not answering the right questions. We don't know. But that's what's going on. During the presidential correspondence dinner, Steph Myers, of host of Weekend Update on SNL, called Donald Trump a third-rate candidate. Bam. Note again, like I said, Steph Myers, he hosts Weekend Update on SNL, and Trump got kind of a little pissed off about that. So, getting back to our top story that we mentioned earlier, Barabra Walters was fascinating person of the year. Steve Jobs, the co-inventor of Apple, the inventor of Pixar, and his last three words, which according to his sister, before he passed on, was "Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow." His final three words: "Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow." So that's all you need to know, just in case you did miss that Barabra Walters special and you didn't have time to TiVo it. Don't worry, we brought you the most important parts. So, as of right now, thank you for watching Keeping It Honest here on YouTube. I'm your host, Darren Dukes. May the great day, everybody.